The crew is back with another crazy season of Jersey Shore, and the situation's got a little situation. Don't go anywhere. You're watching AfterBuzz TV.
You're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
What is up, AfterBuzzers?
What's
we are
up?
here. We have another season of Jersey Shore Family Vacation. Can't believe we're already on season 3, episode 1. Well, part 1 and 2. This was a crazy episode. I'm going to introduce my amazing co-hosts. We have the gorgeous Mandy, and we have Benny. And if you guys watched A Double Shot at Love with Vinny and Pauly, then you will know. He's like another Jersey Shore expert. We can just say that.
That's right. I am in love with everything the Jersey Shore, so I'm glad I'm sticking with the family.
Yeah, I mean, we all love the Jersey Shore, and you don't want to go anywhere. We have a great show for you guys. We have a great special segment, and we call it our Spiral Squad. We're not going to tell you exactly what that is yet, but it's definitely something you want to stay around for. We have some crazy news and gossip, and just so much to cover from the first episode of Jersey Shore Family Vacation, Episode 1, Season 3.
Let's do it.
Yes, let's just get into it, guys. It's so long. So the episode's name is The United States vs. The Situation, Part 1 and 2, so it's a little long.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let's start off. Ronnie and Pauly, and they're flying to Mike's court hearing, and I mean, this is just like something really fast that Pauly comes in with flowers for his wife, Vinny, and I just love that he comes in with a megaphone. I don't know about you guys. You guys love their bromance?
I'm obsessed. I love Pauly. They're so cute.
It's so cool, like, how close they are. Like, they've been through all of this for, like, the past 10 years, you know? And it's so good to see that they're pretty much brothers after all this time.
And they've grown so much together, everyone.
No, I love them. I always say that you guys know that I'm obsessed with them. And they all go and get, which I think was so funny that they went and got court cuts. The thing about them that I love is they always have little sayings.
Yes.
So going to get their haircut is now called court cuts because they're getting it down to get their haircuts for court. Which is, you guys
Just
know
like
what
Jenni
I'm
with
saying.
her court outfit.
They gotta look fresh.
Well, they're all talking about Mike changing, and Pauly D says he's DTF, but he's down to forgive.
Love that. I
Love
love
him.
that.
What do you guys think about Mike's transformation? I mean, I know there's been a lot through Family Vacation. He's definitely changed from all of the past seasons, but getting to this point of him going to court, is there anything that stands out to you guys, or how do you feel about Mike right now?
He's a lot more humble than what he used to be. I remember when he first started on Jersey Shore, he was like the guy causing all the controversy.
I did not like him.
None of the girls liked
disliked
him.
him so
And
much.
now he's like this stand-up guy. And like, you just feel for him.
Yeah. It's like literally night and day. I cannot believe it's the same person. And I thought it was really awesome how he's being so strong for his wife. I don't understand how she could be so calm during that situation. Situation as well.
There's always a situation with the situation.
Absolutely.
I agree. I used to hate him. I used to wish he was not on the show. I mean, kind of not because he always had drama, but he's my favorite now. I love him. I think he's so positive. I think he really brings in like a positive light. He was talking about how he goes to like rehab centers and wants to spread positivity and help other people that are going through addiction, which is crazy to me that, you know, not crazy, but crazy in a good way that he's using his platform for good.
I think it's so awesome that he's using his experience for good to help other people. I think it's amazing.
Yeah, and he went through a very dark period. And I think him going through that dark period made him realize, you know what, I need to change. This isn't the type of guy that I want to be. And he manifested that and became the person that he wanted to be.
Yeah, it's amazing.
No, I've never seen a transformation as big as his. And I think everyone on the cast always says that too. They're
Right.
like, I've never seen someone go from like literally 0 to like a 10. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I thought was really, really sentimental was that moment is when the situation asked all the boys to be his best men. And it was just a really cute moment to see. Did it give you guys flashbacks? They always threw flashbacks throughout the episode of
flashbacks.
them
The
being
montages,
crazy and dancing and going wild. How did it bring back any feelings for you guys seeing all those flashbacks with
I
them
loved
now?
watching the montages. You feel like you're a part of it because you
Yeah.
watched for so many years. And of course he's going to ask them to be their best men. Like, who else? I
cute.
thought it was so cute. Like, it was expected, but of
Right,
course it was a
right.
moment that we all wanted to see.
Yeah, I definitely expected for him to ask for them to be his best men. And just the flashbacks were amazing. They looked like little babies.
They did look so
then.
young. It was crazy.
I was like, I do not remember them looking like this.
Snooki
It's
literally
crazy.
looked like a little kid.
Yeah, they were all in their early 20s, and I loved it.
Yeah, I mean, Mike was a little pissed off though because I guess Ronnie, out of everyone, didn't give him. Okay, it was
gift?
So I got a little confused about this. It was a wedding gift or a shower, a bridal shower. So I feel like it's the same thing, right?
Yeah, it is the same thing. And most men, like, they're not aware of this stuff. That's like girly stuff. So
Yeah.
you can't like get mad at them. Like, okay, it's a wedding, like whatever. But I guess like in the Italian culture, it's like super important to give them a gift.
Well, Benny, I was gonna say, as a male, as a man, and especially you AfterBuzzers out there, let us know. Did you know what they were talking about? Like, were you on Ronnie's side or were you
I was
on
confused.
the situation?
I was trying to understand it, and I've never been to any type of, what do you call it?
A bridal
shower. I've never been to a bridal
Point
shower
proven.
before, so I don't know like what you're supposed to do. I've never been invited to one, so I don't know. But apparently they take it very seriously. You said they have like a black book where like they write everything down about what each
gift.
family member got them. Like, wow. Okay.
It's like so serious, like
intense.
materialistic things. Like I guess it's so. I mean, I'm not trying to offend you. I just didn't know it was that serious.
Yeah, that's pretty cool
didn't
though.
either.
So if you didn't buy someone a gift, they
You better
know,
watch out.
because your name isn't in that book.
The little
Yeah.
black book.
Exactly.
I never even. Yeah, I had no idea what they were talking about, and I was like, I didn't know if maybe it was like. Is it like an Italian thing? You know what I mean? I mean, I guess I'm a little Italian, but they were really serious about it. And the way he was talking, he's like, "Yeah, my family did it." Like, I was a little confused.
Yeah.
Yeah, so was I.
But we'll get to more of a sentimental moment, and that was when Lauren went wedding dress shopping with the girls. I love that she brought the girls with her from the show, and she looked beautiful and everything. But leave it to Angelina,
Of course.
Yes.
to make it a little
Like,
awkward.
why would she say that?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Oh, Angelina.
Yeah, so
We love you.
Angelina, and I wrote it here, she basically was saying that she couldn't, like, how is she feeling right now in this moment that there's a wedding dress, but that Mike basically could be going to jail. I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
What were going through your guys' head when you...
I literally
heard
wrote
that?
down, why would she say that? Like, exclamation mark, like, poor thing. Like, it's gonna put like a hex on the dress or something. Like, you know what I mean?
I wasn't surprised. I'm like, this is why we love Angelina. She says whatever is on her mind, and just sometimes she doesn't think before she talks, and then she
Yeah.
realizes, oh my God, what did I just say?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I expected it, and that's why we love her.
Yeah, she's a lot of fun. I love that she's back on the show, first of all.
Yes.
And, oh God, I meant to say that when we first started, kind of the intros. She has her own intro now.
Yes.
That made me so happy
Finally.
to see
Get
that.
it, girl.
Well, Jenni and Dina were in the car, and they were talking about how Jenni's son was diagnosed with OCD and being autistic, and how there were people recording of Grayson hitting, slapping, biting, and headbutting, which is like a typical thing, I think, when it comes to being autistic or having different kind of mental disorders. I felt really bad for her because, like, mental illness runs in my family. I understand that kind of situation. So what did you guys feel when you heard her talk about the situation?
I felt so sad for her. I couldn't even imagine as a mom, like your kid. I mean, every kid has a tantrum, but when it comes to being autistic, it's on a whole nother level. Like you can't control them, and it's not their fault. They don't know what they're doing. And for some people to see them, like, to record it, how can you record something like that?
Yeah.
Like, it's a child. How do you feel okay recording a kid doing this? Like she said, nobody was helping her.
Right.
I felt so bad.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that nobody was helping her. I
Well,
could just see everybody.
Yeah, 2019.
It's
Yeah,
so
that's what it is.
messed up though, because I think people forget that she's a celebrity,
Right?
And I think people forget that celebrities are real people also, and they have feelings and emotions just like us. So for people to just stand there and videotape her while she's going through this traumatic
Probably going to try to make
experience-
money off of it.
Right, exactly. It's just awful, and I definitely felt for her.
I just can't imagine going through what she's going through with a child with disabilities like that and being in the public eye. I think that makes it 10 times harder. It's not private. People have a lot to judge. And also with her going through a divorce with Roger, which I mean, if you guys out there, I know you guys have seen that it's just crazy. There were so many videos surfacing, like before the show came on, of just like Roger being abusive and the whole cheating stuff. And I mean, that's like a whole topic in itself. But I think to have that going on plus a son and with those problems is hard. And they were also talking about how the parenting was different with that. What would you guys do if you felt like you were like Jenni wanting to get him help and your significant other was like, no, he's fine, he's just developing at a slower rate? Like, what would you do?
Again, like, I think it was Dina that said it, how she said, like, maybe he just doesn't want to accept it. He didn't, like, the husband didn't want to accept it. Like, as a man, I think that's why. You know what I mean? He wants to be the dad and be like, no, my son's fine. But they need help. Like, there's nothing wrong with help. If somebody needs help, get it. You shouldn't be ashamed of it. Get the kid help. He needs it.
Yeah, I agree with what you say. What I cannot talk. What you said. But at the same time, when you see these issues, like you have to take away your pride and say, my son needs help. I want to get him help as soon as possible before things get worse.
Yeah.
Well, I think Jenni does a really good job being a parent from what we see. I know we don't get to see everything, but I think she does a really good job being a parent. And Jenni herself and the other crew, they all get together and they go to dinner and they all chat and they, do what they do best. They're all crazy and hanging out. And Angelina, leave it to her again for causing a little bit of drama. They were basically asking Mike, like, what would you do before, like, your last, specifically they were saying, what would you do before you went to prison or whatever? And they were asking Angelina, like, what's something that you would do? And she said, literally in quotes right here, she would get pounded out. And they said who, and she kind of procrastinated. And then she said, by Ronnie, which I was really confused about. I don't know about you guys. I was expecting like Vinny maybe after their situation, but what were you guys thinking when you heard her say that?
See, I think with Angelina, she likes to joke a lot, and I don't think she was being serious about that, because not too long ago on her Instagram account, she said something about Vinny where she was like, oh, Vinny is so sexy, blah, 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 and she's about to get engaged, and people thought that, she was flirting with Vinny. But she was just joking, because the next day she said something about Pauly D and all the other cast members. So that's just her personality.
Yeah, she's probably just really sarcastic, and they asked her, so she said it.
No, I agree.
But she did bring it up, like, what she would do. You know what I mean? So I think there was some sort of innuendo into, like,
It's
drama.
just always so awkward because Ronnie's like, wait, what? Like, Ronnie was confused. It's not like they had this joke. Like, at least Vinny and Angelina have a little, like, tension going with them all the time. But Ronnie was so random, and that whole situation was whatever. But JWoww cannot mind her own business. I know we were just talking great about her, and I do think she's a great mom.
Yeah.
But she was saying that she needs to respect her husband and was, like, in her face about it. I'm like, whoa, like, who are you? In my personal opinion, I was like, why are you even involved in this? Her and Angelina, like, don't seem to get along that well. Were you guys, like, team JWoww for, like, saying that? Or were you like, no, Angelina's right, like, Jenni shouldn't get involved, she'd stay in her place?
I don't think she should have said that. I don't think she should have got involved. Like, when it comes to relationships, like, it's so touchy. People get, like, there's a lot of feelings behind it, so I don't think they should have talked about that.
Yeah, that's something very private and personal that you just leave alone. And I felt myself getting very annoyed just because she just kept on going at it. And surprisingly, Angelina, she kept it somewhat classy. She could have easily
I thought she was gonna flip out.
Brought up like the whole divorce and everything, but she didn't. She kept quiet. She tried to stand up for herself as much as she could without being disrespectful. So kudos.
Yeah,
to her.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I liked is that, well, not what I liked. She was basically in the confessional saying how she, like, how is Jenni going to talk when she's getting a divorce? And, what did you guys think about that analogy? Because she's like, how does she have anything to say? She's getting divorced.
It didn't make any sense at all. It was not at all comparable. I think she was just mad, and so she said that. It was not comparable.
Yeah.
To me, it made no sense.
Yeah, I
agree. I think she just was thinking like, well, I'm not putting an input on your divorce. Like,
right,
you shouldn't be putting input.
Right.
Maybe that's what she is. Well, Mandy, we have to tell our AfterBuzzers how much we appreciate them, so let them know.
Hey guys, before we move on, I just want to thank you guys all for watching. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, subscribe, like, listen to us on iTunes, and thank you so much for making us the ESPN of TV Talk.
Yes. Sorry, I was taking a drink of water. That's why it took me a second.
I finished too soon.
No, that's fine. I was like just drinking my water. No, we love you guys. Seriously, we appreciate all the comments, likes, 5 stars on iTunes. You know, find us all there. We love conversing with you guys, chat with us, and
yes, we love your opinions.
We love Jersey Shore. We love you. You love Jersey Shore. Hopefully, you love us. So, I think the most weighted part or anticipated part of this entire episode was Mike's sentencing, and they definitely dragged that out a little bit. They were very, very dramatic. Let's just say that. Everybody.
It's like a soap.
I felt myself getting a little teary just because I love them so much. I've watched them so long, and seeing how emotional everybody got. Did you think they were being a little too dramatic, or did you think they were justified?
I mean, I get it. Their friends going to jail. This is a real life issue. I get it. It sucks. It's sad. It was really dramatic. It was a little bit over the top, but I feel for all of them.
I didn't think they were being too dramatic. I really didn't. Like, how I was just putting myself in their shoes. These people are like brothers and sisters to them. So this guy, Mike, he's getting sentenced to all this time in prison.
Yeah.
You know, in their mind, prison is, you know, a scary place. No one wants to be there. So I can understand why it was so dramatic, because they never in their wildest dreams did they think their brother would be in this situation.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, I totally agree with you on that.
Situation.
I think
situation.
I got the word of the night. Situation.
The situation is stuck in a situation. They should have named that the title. Like the situation's in a situation or something. I don't know.
Right.
Can you imagine? Let's just rename the episode. That can be in our head. But yeah, so when I saw Mike get out, first of all, Snooki, backtrack a little bit. Snooki said that I have in quotes here, he won't survive jail. That was a little dramatic.
I wrote the same exact thing.
I feel like that's a little dramatic. Like, he'll be fine.
So dramatic.
I don't know.
You don't think he won't
can't survive jail?
Come
like,
on.
Dude, he's a celebrity. He's going to be fine in jail. He's going to be fine.
AfterBuzzers.
But you have to think the worst, though. When anyone who gets thrown in jail, I don't care how rich, because, okay, yeah, he's a celebrity and he has, like, all this money. So what if he's a target to, like, the people in jail? And
what kind of positivity is that? He's not going to survive. Like, you know, he's going to be fine. He has food. He's got work. He can work out. He's got TV. He's going to be fine. Okay?
AfterBuzzers, let us know if you think that Snooki was being a little dramatic, or you think she's totally justified for thinking that he won't survive in jail. This is also God, I get the prison. Yes, it is federal prison and not, what is the other prison? Sorry, I'm
just
like bad at
jail,
this.
like
it's a
correctional facility.
Yeah, like it's kind of.
I don't know. I've
different.
never been. I don't know.
This is what I've heard. I heard it's not as high security. Like they're able to work out. They have Wi-Fi. Like they have stuff like that, like Facebook and stuff. So I don't know. It doesn't sound really jail-like to me, but I mean,
they're getting treated better than homeless people on the street. Like really, like
really.
My
though.
God,
yeah.
like
they have jobs. They get paid.
Like they don't have to pay rent.
Right.
They don't gotta pay rent. They don't gotta pay for the food.
So, I mean, I don't want to put this in the universe. Jail doesn't seem too bad, but I don't want to.
Oh, no.
No, we're taking that out.
Take it back.
Take that out of the universe,
Take it out of existence.
We don't need that in existence. So moving on. But, I mean, when I saw... They dragged it out to where he was getting ready and everyone was getting together and going and meeting him at the court and just seeing him get out. And what I felt for was like the paparazzi that were like, when he got out of the car and the paparazzi were taking pictures of him, I was like, I can't even imagine the feeling. They even said he was like stone cold. Usually he's positive. Like, it's okay, guys. It's going to be fine. And he was
I saw on his face, he was trying to not cry.
And he had his glasses on.
No, but you could like see it in his face. Like, oh my gosh, I felt so bad.
It's scary.
I felt so bad. Scary. As like a girlfriend or a wife, like I would be flipping the heck out. Like I'm just so protective. Like, oh my God, I'd be flipping out.
And good for them. Like they try to keep it as calm and collected as they could have.
Yeah,
so I really give them respect for that.
They did a really good job.
Yeah, I mean, it was Vinny and JWoww. They went into the court, and then the rest of the gang went to like a local sports bar, and they kept saying they were checking TMZ, which I thought was weird because I feel like the crew, whoever they were with, could have easily just told them, like they're like, we're checking TMZ, we're doing this. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, guys, like, as soon as they find out, the crew, there's like 1 million people there. They'll tell you. That's what I thought. I was like confused why they were doing that.
And even JWoww texted. They were like, "Oh, JWoww just texted us an update," and it was just like, "Oh, he just went in." So that's why I was confused about that.
They probably for anticipation or
Yeah,
like to
it's-
make it
yes.
they watched on the screen.
Of course.
But those tears were real.
Oh yeah,
Very
for
real.
sure. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so he was sentenced originally. So on the show, it said 2 years, and then so we looked it up after, and it said that he was in for he has been sentenced for 8 months and then 2 years supervised release. So he is set to get out in September, which is
Not too long.
honestly, it's not that bad. 8
It's
months.
really.
He's
that's-
lucky.
Yeah.
that he's not
Yeah.
getting 2 years.
I mean, he admitted that he did it. Like,
Yeah.
he went against the law. Like, there
Yeah.
has to be consequences. Most
Right, exactly.
celebrities get out of this stuff all the time. But like, what were you saying earlier? How pretty much like celebrities are.
Oh, they get immune from it. And,
Yeah.
But I feel like now it's becoming, we're going to make an example out of you. But back in the day, it was like they just got off.
I mean, I get it. It's like the situation. So they're like, excuse
Situation.
me, they're using it against him. You know what I mean? They want to make an example out of a celebrity. But again, like, I'm sorry, he did it. He admitted
Yeah,
it. Like,
yeah.
he can't get nothing. No, there's consequences.
Well, yeah, speaking of consequences, we have our top 3 trashiest moments that have required lots of consequences for these people. Also, whenever we say situation, I think we should have not us. If you guys are drinking and, having wine or something,
Take a
watching our
swig.
after show, take a little sip every time we say situation because it's definitely happening a lot more than I think we all realized it. But let's get back to the top 3 trashiest moments. And we have number 3, we have this, I think just the Sammy and Ron drama in general, but the number one thing we all decided on was, Mandy, you want to tell them the exact situation?
Of the top 3? Of the number 1, number 2, and number 3?
No. So Sammy and Ron, when they were fighting.
Oh, yeah, girl. That was so dramatic. Just like the throwing stuff out, fighting. I just think any sort of like relationship drama is just really trashy, especially on TV.
Yeah.
Because it gets ugly.
It's bad. They were
It's
bad.
bad.
Oh my God.
That couple was always back
Toxic.
and forth
What is
and
up with
back
Ronnie?
and forth.
And then he has another toxic with Jen.
Ronnie, everybody keeps saying like, oh, he has bad luck, this and that, and like Jen's the problem. Ronnie.
I think they're
Ronnie
both the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Jen is a little crazy. That's what I heard. But so Sammy and Ron, that one situation is not even top 3.
Drink.
Yeah. Oh my God. That one situation. Cheers.
Cheers, you guys.
Cheers, everybody. One situation that Sammy and Ron had is really not equal to just, I feel like the number 3 is just Sam and Ron's relationship.
Yeah.
That's what should
Yep.
be. Sam's and Ron's relationship. That is number 3. Number 2 is Dina and Snooki on separate occasions getting arrested. We had to put them together because they're the only 2 on the show that got arrested, and they were such
I know
like,
it's hard to choose between them.
yeah. Who did you think had a worse arrest? If that makes any sense.
I feel like Snooki.
I want to say she was so. I mean,
And they dramatized it, I think.
oh my gosh, yeah, I would say Snooki. I would say it was the Snooki.
And I remember it was like in the news everywhere too.
Where's the beach? Remember that?
Oh
That
my
she
God.
Couldn't find the beach.
It was right there.
So Snooki clarified in an interview. I'm obsessed with them, so yeah, I've seen this. She clarified in an interview. She's like, I didn't mean where's the beach. Like, I knew the beach was. She meant, how do I get onto the beach? So like, where's the beach?
Aw.
But it came off the other way.
Poor
I was
thing.
like, I know, but girls, it did not look good.
No, not at all.
But I'm telling you right now, let us know, AfterBuzzers, did you enjoy Snooki's arrest or Dina's arrest better? That sounds bad to say enjoy, but I mean, it's drama. People watch it for that.
Yes.
So yeah, I think Snooki's is a little bit more dramatized. And the number
Drum roll,
one,
drum roll.
number 1 is, I feel like you guys are already gonna know. It's Snooki getting punched in the face. That is what made.
That made me so mad though. When I remember when I saw that episode and I was like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah, I was
right
like
now?
fuming.
Who
That's what
does
That was it was because the TV show in Jersey, everybody wanted to get a piece of the camera, so that's why they did it.
Yeah. Oh, so let me just punch him in the face. That'll get me on camera. Like
It did.
it's
It worked.
What an idiot!
If you go on YouTube, you can find out. Oh, next week I will have his name because I looked it up and I just forget what his name is. But it was like, where is the guy who punched Snooki in the face now?
That's
and
like
it was
what he's known for.
yeah, like seriously,
That's-
can you imagine?
Great job.
Great job, dude.
I mean, honestly, that I believe that is what made the show on the radar. That's what made Snooki so famous. Like,
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, the show. Oh, on
Yes.
Jersey Shore, a girl got punched in the face. Like,
That's like a huge topic.
so she should be thankful for getting punched in the face. That sounds so
no.
bad, but like, who knows really how big the show would have been. Seriously, because they got more
that's a
eyes
good
and ears
point.
on them.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Well, it is time to move on. We are already talking about the trashiest moment. So now we are going to get into our special segment, and that is our top spiral, or the spiral squad of...
is crazy.
Oh, I was like, what is that?
Oh,
It is
that was
the
awesome.
spiral squad of the episode. Sorry, that was hard to get out. Let's get into our special segment.
Let's do it, you guys. All right, so yeah, pretty much we're gonna talk about the people who just went all out this episode, who were the craziest this episode, who did the craziest things this episode. I'm gonna go with Angelina.
You took it. I mean,
Yeah,
what do we say now?
Sure, it's
What do
like
we
for
say
all
now?
of us,
Okay.
you know?
And Ronnie getting punched in the face in Secaucus the day
Oh,
before.
yeah.
Maybe that
Where?
one.
That's
Secaucus?
Secaucus. He was like, where you been? He's like, I mean, I was out with Jenni. We was in Secaucus, and
And then he had like a scratch on the side of his eye.
It was that side.
And
And, he's
they're-
like, oh, the back of my neck. There was like nothing
But then he
there.
had a black eye, but he got hit in the back of the neck.
Yeah, his story did not
get
do-
your story straight,
What do you-
bro.
Did he really get in a fight? Did he really get jumped?
okay, everybody out there, AfterBuzzers, AfterBuzzland, let us know if you think that Ronnie really got jumped or if it was Jen. Because Jen has done worse. Jen's run him over. Jen's punched him, punched the TVs. He had like a little black and blue eye and a scratch. So like nobody on the team was buying it. Or on the team, on the and the cast was buying it.
I just really
Nobody.
hope that there's no drama in front of the kid.
Yeah.
Cause
That
oh
kid's
man,
adorable.
it's gonna be implanted in the baby. Like oh man, like toxic relationships. It's very very hard for young ones. To
Yeah, I can't keep up with them. I mean, if the last 2 seasons of Jersey Shore Family Vacation, it was literally all Ronnie and Jen drama, and for some reason before in all the previous seasons, it was Ronnie and Sam.
Sammy.
So it's like Ronnie has to be. They're like he has bad luck. Like you said.
I don't believe
He's
it.
a
Like
little of
the
the
bad
issue.
luck. Oh, so your whole life you just keep getting jumped and keeping like
Yeah.
You gotta learn to start making some changes.
Yeah, I think that's the case. And the most waited for part of this after show, it is time for news and gossip.
Yes. All right. So we have some. Oh, I always forget about that. We have some really good news and gossip. First off, during the hiatus,
gosh.
Snooki gave birth to a new baby boy.
Wow! Congratulations.
So congratulations to her. It's like I remember when she first got pregnant, and everyone was shocked. Like Snooki is pregnant, and now
Would
she's on
never have
baby
thunk
number
it.
3, and I'm happy for
Oh,
her.
I'm so sorry, guys. AfterBuzz out there, we didn't really talk about that. Did we? Wow, my brain is all over the place. When all the girls got together and they went to see the ultrasound for Dina.
oh yeah.
Right, yeah.
This just reminded me of that. Sorry, guys. This was a crazy episode, but that was cute too. I mean, I think it's all amazing that they're all becoming parents.
Yeah,
I know,
yeah.
like when they showed the picture before, and then there was the picture of all them together with the kids. I was like, "What? Like this is so weird."
It showed Dina in the car like slurring and just like getting. I think it was when she was getting arrested in the street.
I know,
I
but
wonder
again,
if like they'll show their kids like these episodes.
who knows?
You think so?
Who
That'll be
knows?
interesting.
I the only thing is like when they don't seem okay, obviously not be proud of your past, but they seem like their past is what made them who they are.
Yeah,
This is where they met
absolutely.
their other.
They
This
have
is why
definitely
they have a lot of money. So like they really should like I would own it. I'd be like,
Yeah.
I was Snooki and I did this, and some of them seem to be a little iffy about it, but I'm like, guys, they made you.
They should be proud.
They should be proud.
Yeah.
Well, she
Right.
should be proud because that baby is so freaking cute. It looks like a little mini Lorenzo.
Yeah.
So cute.
Next on news and gossip, Mike the Situation. So you guys were saying how Snooki was being a little bit too dramatic about him being in jail. Well, he's not having that hard of a time. He's actually loving it. You know,
I can't.
he gets a haircut twice a week.
What?
You know,
I don't even get a haircut once a month.
the castmates say he's enjoying it.
He's enjoying jail.
They said he's
But he can't
enjoying
survive it.
Yeah.
What else is he doing in there?
Let's see. He looks refreshed. He's getting a lot bulkier. He's been working out. He's just having an overall good time. So
I'm sorry.
Hey,
I'm so sorry. If you heard what you heard and had no idea what the situation was, I would think you were saying he was on like a retreat, or he's like on like at a spa or at like a resort, bettering himself. He gets haircuts. He's working out. He's working on himself. He's in jail, guys. I'm confused.
No, federal prison.
And Vinny's saying that he's
like not even jail, federal prison. I'm sorry.
No, and Vinny's saying he's always staying positive, and you go, you, bro.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing at the fact that you go, he's really enjoying it.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's hilarious. And I just picture Mike really loving, because I love Mike. And I just picture him loving
He's such a positive guy, so I think he's just trying to make the situation into...
Oh,
there we
cheers.
go.
Woo!
There we go.
Cheers.
We should do this every episode. This will be a new little thing that you drink every time we say situation.
Right, exactly.
You drink, we drink, even if it's
or
just
like
water.
each episode should be like a new word.
Oh,
Ding,
yeah.
ding.
Well, even if it's water, it doesn't matter, guys. We got it.
Yeah, so he's just trying to make everything positive. This is actually really big. Sammy, she got engaged.
Oh, what?
Yep.
She
a while ago.
She has definitely moved on.
Good for her. Good for her.
So good for her. I'm happy for her.
Good for her.
She said that that was the best day of her life, and I'm really happy that I'm bummed that she's not on the show.
Yeah,
because
I loved
Sammy.
her.
I loved her.
I love Sammy so
I
much.
loved watching her.
The thing with Sammy, I just felt like the only thing I really knew about Sammy from the show was just her and Ron fighting. I don't feel like we really got to know her.
And see, the thing,
I agree.
Yeah.
I do agree.
I think it would be cool if she came back on the show now, because she's engaged. She has this amazing fiance. So I don't think she would really be paired with Ron. Or do you guys think she would? I think she would finally have her own storyline.
Yeah, but that's just toxicity that's been there in the past.
Yeah, because it's different. Well, that's what I was going to get into. What do you guys think about the new setup? Do you like that they're not living in a house anymore and it's them as roommates, or do you like that they're showing their own separate lives, which could really work out if Sam, which I don't think she will, but it could work out because she wouldn't have to always cross paths with Ronnie. So which setup do you guys like better, would you say?
It's a less dramatic outside of the house, but they've grown, they have their own lives. It's an awesome twist to the new premises to the show. I like it.
Yeah, I agree. I like it. They're not in their early 20s anymore, where they're bunking up, hanging out. They're adults. They have their own lives. So I think it's cool that the show is showing that.
The only thing that's still the same is Ronnie getting in fights.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
And drama with
everybody else is yeah.
And Paulie's
it's crazy.
Older, right? Paulie's in his 40s.
Paulie's
love
38,
Paulie.
I think 37 or 38.
I'm obsessed.
Okay, he's
close.
So I guess he really shouldn't be rooming.
The speech that he gave was so sweet. At the table, with oh my gosh, it was so well said. I was just wow, it was such a cute little speech.
Yeah.
I think Paulie's probably next to Mike, he's one of the most positive people. He always has a smile on his face.
Always.
So before the season 1 of Jersey Shore Family Vacation came back, me and my cousin decided to binge watch all. She had never watched it. I'm from Jersey, so it's funny that she had never watched it. So I was we are watching it season 1 all the way to season 6 of the original series, and rewatching it. Paulie and Vinny, more so Paulie actually, there was one time he yelled, and it was at Angelina.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Never fights.
He can't stand Angelina.
Ever. It's so funny that he never fights, and he's so positive. And what's so funny is he's so positive that I think he's following a couple other people now, but it was just Ellen on Instagram. Mm-hmm. He doesn't follow the cast. He doesn't follow anybody besides Ellen and a few fan pages or something, because he's I just want positivity.
Yeah, I love that. I love that about him. Paulie's so sweet. He's a really good guy, I can tell.
I've heard he's the nicest guy.
We love you, Paulie.
Yeah.
I remember that episode where he was yelling at Angelina, and he was like, "Are you touching me? Are you touching me?"
He never, ever would get into fights.
That was the only time I saw him yell.
Yeah, so, we just love them because everybody's personalities are so different. You know, we have Ronnie, who's like the crazy one running around all the time. Paulie never gets into fights. Him and Vinny have a little love romance. So what do you guys predict for the rest of the season?
And now,
AfterBuzz TV
Predictions.
My favorite part.
Which
Yes.
situation do you guys want to see next time?
Nice.
Love it. It just happens all the time.
Yes.
I think there's going to be. I'm glad it seems like we're gonna see a lot more of the situation. I had to say it again.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just going to go like this. I don't want to have to go to the bathroom. Sorry.
I'm glad we're gonna be able to see a lot more of Mike, but also I think we're gonna see a lot more of drama with the other cast members. I think we're gonna see more of JWoww's divorce. I think she's gonna open up about it a little bit more, and yeah.
I think Angelina and JWoww are going to go at it some more. For sure. For sure.
Yeah, I think, well, this is kind of more if you guys want to even say what you want to see. Because prediction-wise, I feel like maybe we will see more. Like I said, I want to see more of the JWoww divorce just because it's drama. Sorry, JWoww. I do want to see more of that drama, and I do want to see JWoww and Angelina drama. Do you guys, like, is there anything else you guys want to see in the season?
Babies. The kids.
I would love to see their kids. Snooki's kids look exactly like her.
They do.
Her husband. It's
They do.
insane.
Okay, remember how I was saying that Angelina and Vinny actually make a cute but you know what? Angelina's engaged. Never mind, Angelina's engaged.
They do have like some sort of weird
Yeah.
sexual I
Yeah.
don't know. That's what I
So
I
I
see.
wonder if it's the show, like, just kind of like milking
Right.
the situation, and you know, Angelina wants some like airtime.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
let's get real. She probably knows how to push people's buttons because
for sure.
for her to be on the show, she's not like she's not as close as everybody is. So
Right.
she needs to probably make her mark for the show to be like, we want you.
I
You
feel
have-
like they
Yeah.
still pick on her.
Yeah, they do.
They
do. Like I
definitely
feel
do.
so bad. Like she's always the one like in the corner, but like I don't like that.
Yeah.
No wonder why she has to like be the way she is. I feel like she's always sticking up for herself.
Because she doesn't really feel a part of the group yet. I don't get that.
I don't think
feeling.
she's ever felt a part of the group.
Yeah.
Like completely.
Well, I'm predicting that she meshes in a little bit better with the cast because I think we all love some Angelina.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
thank you guys so much for watching. We truly appreciate all of your support. We love Jersey Shore. Let us know where we can find you guys.
You can find me on Instagram at makeup_Mandy, and my name is Amanda Terry.
What's up, guys? I am Benny Adams, and you can find me on all social media at Benny J Adams.
And I'm your Jersey girl, Justine, and you can find me at Justine Devanna. Stay tuned next week for another crazy episode of Jersey Shore Family Vacation here on AfterBuzz TV.
Yeah,
guys.
buddy.
Yeah,
Our founder,
buddy.
Keven Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.